So I've been living in New York for a little over a year now, and I've pretty much hit up all of the, you know, super touristy, iconic spots in New York City, or at least in Manhattan. And the only one that I have not been to, which I am going to today, is the Brooklyn Bridge, which I don't know if you can tell, but you can see it behind this building right over there. The goal for today, the goal for today is going to be shooting HP5, push one stop. I am going to be shooting black and white for the rest of the year, at least for film, at least while I'm in Manhattan. I do have a couple of trips planned that I'm not sure if I'm going to be shooting color or black and white, but just kind of want to focus on specific things that I'll get into a little bit later, but I definitely want to be shooting black and white for the foreseeable future. But yeah, so we're gonna go. I only have one roll of HP5, but we are going to walk along the FDR up the East River, or down the East River to the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm gonna do some POV action today, which I haven't done in a little bit. So yeah, enjoy the video. So I am pushing the film, like I said earlier, one stop to 800. So even though it is cloudy today, I am shooting at f11, and then right now I'm metering at 500th of a second.
We got the cheapest souvenirs in New York.
The frame that I wanted was lower than I actually shot it. The sun is not at a flattering angle. Got some old ladies. Kind of like that. Kind of keep forgetting I'm shooting black and white. I see some color, I want to shoot it. Saw this lady with the green jacket. I wanted it, but it's probably going to be nothing in black and white. Something I've been trying to do more is shoot from the hip, especially with zone focusing, something I'm not really used to. I don't know if I want to wait around here. This does seem like a good traffic flow area, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna keep walking. I missed that. Lady was pointing right towards me and I missed it. Another one from the hip. If I had more exposures, I would do some skyline shots, but not right now. It's not super sunny, but this weather is perfect for me, honestly. Very big hot take, but the fall is way better than spring and summer. Coming from a Miami boy, this is much better. I love the hat. Alright, got like 2 or 3 exposures left. I'm gonna try to finish it by the time we get to the end of the bridge. And that's it. I think I got one more. Skyline slash bridge shot. I'm gonna do this over. And that is it. I'm gonna do one more lap, but I'm gonna shoot the GR. So give me a few minutes to put this camera away. Since I'm shooting black and white only, I am going to switch my picture profile to monotone. Keep myself in the same mindset. I honestly haven't shot the GR in like a month, 2 months. Been shooting all film lately, so this is gonna be fun to do again. And then I can get stupid shots like that. And not worry about the price of film. I have my snap focus distance to 1.5 meters. And I'm using a center weighted autofocus for my focusing. ISO is set to auto, minimum shutter speed at 2/50th of a second, shooting f8. I have no shame when walking with the GR to just shoot away as much as I want, because I know I'm not limited by any number, and it doesn't cost anything to shoot. I can get some skyline shots now too. Another skyline shot, let's get it. 40 millimeter. I have taken a lot of shots with the GR. I don't think I've taken one shot that I'm like in love with. Stupid shots, honestly. But it's digital, so it doesn't matter, right? I think I'm gonna wrap the POV section here and just head home. All right, I'm gonna take a different way home and I'm gonna wrap the POV section here. Overall, don't feel too bad about the shots I got today. We'll see how the film ones turn out. Again, this is my first time pushing film. Hopefully I am exposing properly. Hopefully I didn't misfocus too much today. So it's gonna take a couple weeks for me to get the film developed, but I will see you in a couple weeks when I do my talking head reviewing my images from today. Overall, it was a pretty good day of shooting. I really just wanted to talk about my experience shooting HP5 pushed one stop. Since this day of shooting, I have shot probably about like 6 or 7 rolls. I've developed and scanned like 3 of them. And overall, I think it is a really cool look. I like the grain and grittiness of it. I'm sure if I were to blow up these photos and print them, they would definitely turn out very grainy and very textury, but I still like the way that looks. Another thing I really like about pushing this film, I guess pushing film in general, this happens, is they do come back from the lab very contrasty compared to like not pushing it. They come back really flat. Have to put in a little bit more effort to get them where I want them to be. These almost feel good to go right when I get the scans back, which is a nice benefit. I think after I finish this batch of HP5, I'll try something cleaner like T-Max or some of the other black and white film stocks also pushed one stop. The GR3 shots I got this day were kind of whatever. I was kind of just shooting to shoot on the way back to the Manhattan side of the bridge. They were definitely a lot cleaner than the HP5 shots, but I think I still like the HP5 shots better. I do like the look of digital black and white a lot because it's very clean, but something about the texture is just so nice with the HP5. It feels like it has like so much character. But when they're next to each other, it's like comparing sandpaper to like smooth stone. Like, it's crazy. And just to kind of walk through a few of the shots that I got at the beginning when I was walking to the Brooklyn Bridge, the shots I got on the FDR. I like taking shots whenever I go there because I have shots from before the construction that's going on there now. It was like very lively. There was basketball courts. People would go and dance there. Like, it was a really cool vibe. And now it's just construction. And so my goal is kind of documenting the before, during construction, and after construction. But yeah, just got simple, you know, kind of documentary shots of that. I do like the 2 photos I got at South Street Seaport with the girl kind of crawling, and then what I'm assuming is their father chasing after the son as well, like while crawling up the steps. I just thought it was like a funny, cute moment to capture. And then on the bridge, I did shoot a lot, more so than I have been recently. I feel recently I've been shooting pretty slow and waiting for moments to happen and things I really want to take photos of. But on the bridge, the few photos that I did like was the lady with the hat. Even though I don't normally like single subject photos, I did like the angle she was like holding her chin up with the bucket hat that she was wearing, and like the texture of the hat, and the texture kind of blended in well with the grittiness of the film stock, as well as like the sky in the background. I just thought it was like a really interesting like texture photo to look at, just kind of like aesthetically pleasing to me. And then the photo of the 2 dudes taking photos on their phones while looking up, kind of doing like the same exact like arm expression. I thought that photo was pretty cool. I also liked the face that the man was making while he was taking the photo on the right side of the frame. And then the lady on the left was kind of making a similar facial expression. And then of course, just like having 3 people in frame is aesthetically pleasing, and they were kind of all on like separate planes. I just thought it was like an interesting like moment / composition. It could have been better, but I just, out of all the photos I took that day, I definitely liked that one. And I also liked the photo that I took at the end with the kids and the balloons while they're walking with the balloons in their hands, like the balloon animals. I always like to pay attention to eyes in photos, on kind of like what eyes are doing and how they're helping the viewer guide, you know, themselves through the frame. And I just think this was an interesting one where all the kids, everyone that like the frame was like looking down except the mom was like guiding them, and I just thought it was like an interesting moment and an interesting observation in that photo. But for the most part, besides that, the rest of the photos were okay. You know, I've really been shooting very slow lately and just very patient lately. I've been looking way more for moments first before anything else. And I felt like this day on the Brooklyn Bridge, because it was so chaotic and I was also like just filming a video, so I wanted to shoot for the POV footage. I definitely shot more than I probably should have or would have if I wasn't filming a video, but at the same time, like, some of the other photos are pretty good too. I'll put the ones on the screen that I think are like good / keepers, or, you know, at least postable to Instagram. And then I'll also put up like my absolute favorite shots right now on the screen. And like I said, for the GR3 photos, I'll put my favorites of the GR3 photos on the screen right now. I can't really think off the top of my head which ones I liked a lot. But for the most part, those were just kind of like rushed for fun type photos. I'm trying to get a GR3 soon, because again, that was with the GRIIIx, but I want to go back to having a 28mm digital camera. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I'm sorry that it's been like a month since I posted the Miami video. I've just been busy with freelance stuff and waiting to get these scans back and getting time to edit this video and whatnot. So I think the next video might be another film video. We'll see. There are a couple videos I have in mind. I am traveling to Miami for the holidays, for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm going to be spending a lot of time for the next couple months in Miami, and so I did just recently buy a MacBook Pro, so while I'm gone, I will be able to work and also be able to hopefully film and edit some content as well. So keep an eye out for a couple of Miami videos. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see on this channel for the next few months, let me know, because I'm trying to think of what I can film to close out the year. And I know I've been saying this, but I want to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Not sure if we're going to make it at this point, which is all good, but don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.